Hello, fellow Mythic Dawn lovers. Oh yeah, there's some sort of intruder over there.
Hey,
Yeah,
what did you do
yeah,
that for? You some kind of maniac?
yeah, die, unbeliever, for Lord Dagon! For Lord Dagon! I do not fear death!
Me?
Yeah, they won't survive the cleansing. Fuck them up, fuck them up, fuck them up!
Hey, what did you do that for?
This creamy man is surprisingly durable. Hey! Hey! Oh shit, they've all left. Okay, well, maybe we should have helped. Alright, well, can I just look around in here? They won't mind, will they? When we had last left the hero of Kavach, their adventures in recovering the Draconian Madstone for the Countess of Bruma finally met its conclusion, where they traveled into the very end dungeon of the Pale Pass. The Serpent's Mouth / Scales of the Serpent, Fangs of the Serpent, Venom of the Serpent, all that stuff. Inside, they found the amulet, the Draconian Madstone. Took it to her and she was most pleased. Then they found themselves incidentally wiping out a major chunk of Breville, but they kind of turned back the clock on that. And then they headed out to go and look for a missing person in Breville. None other than Alarin Locke, who, as it turned out, was captured by Cerdangro something or the other, who was subjecting people, and at this point it was Alarin Locke, who was subjected to the whims of super rich people who wanted to hunt people. Thankfully, the hero of Kavach was there to put an end to it, but actually it wasn't that worthy of thanks because Alarin Locke was still killed at the end of it. Nonetheless, their horrible machinations were ended, and they got a cool ring out of it. But was the ring that cool? Anyway, now it was time to look at some more side quests during their side quest super bonanza. This is the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. Welcome back. Zoop, zoop. There we are. Let's do a quick save. And as you can see, we're back here. I did a little bit of inventory management. And I'm thinking, right, like we'd been alluding to, maybe we finally deal with these brand new quests. I guess we'll do this one, A Wound in Time. And then we'll do Burning Trail. I don't know, I have no idea how lengthy or short these may or may not be. A priest named Ilav Dralgoner mentioned an alien ruin, Belda Burrow. He says it's where these disappearances are occurring. I must investigate? Disappearances of who? I was told an old priest in Kavach is losing faith because of mysterious disappearances. I should try to find him. Okay, and this must be the priest. Okay, sure. Oh, it's out over here. By Garlus Malatar. Okay. Well, let's do it. So people were disappearing in Kavach? Is that what we're saying? Is that what we're saying for real? An old priest in Kavach is losing faith because of mysterious disappearances. In Kavach? Okay, sure. Sure, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I guess, you know, do they mean like a few individuals have been going disappearing, like a hack dirt situation? Or are we talking like, you know, 90% of Kavach disappeared, right during the attack? They disappeared in a sense. They all disappeared. There's like 10 people still alive, still around, still apparent. I'm under attack by mountain lion. Do I have any juice in my... God, look at its leg. There we go. Okay, let's power up Azura's Star. We'll be on our way down here. speed going on. Take a little potion too. So this must be a wholly new dungeon, right? I wonder if that shipwreck is new too. I don't know if I remember that. Okay, at the very least we'll explore this. Let me adjust my mic here, apologies. Oh, there's a guy here. A conjurer. An Aegis robe. 18 shield. Meh. I'll take the potions of sorcery and the mage's robe, maybe. Okay. That'll do. Got some mandrake root. Just one. Oh, this is actually a treasure chest. Strong potion of dispel. I've arrived near Belda Burrow, but nothing looks suspicious outside. I should check inside the ruins themselves. Yeah, I guess that's fair. You know, a conjurer on the outside of a ruin, that's not that weird. They're all over. Okay. Oh, it's green rather than blue. You know what? That is kind of weird. Got a little area I could drop down at. Well, let's take the steps. Power that up. Free lockpick, which I will take. But look at how green it is. Iliad cask, hard lock, gold potion of sea stride, and a gold amulet. I'll leave those two. Smashed up crate, some sort of altar. Okay, fairly straightforward. I wonder if BGS gave them a limit on the number of quests and or dungeons that they could add, or if they were just like, yeah, knock yourselves out. I would have to imagine they had some sort of limit. Okay. Anything good on you all? No. There's a silver bow, bone meal, no thank you. Got another cask, a pick, 90 gold, a ring that I don't want. A chest, strong potion of sorcery, I'll take it. Hey, there's a butt here. Okay. Sure. Guess we're good. Let's head over here to the left. Got a push block. Barless stone. A zombinator. The Welkin stone has toppled over. This one hasn't, though. Okay, we can go left or right. Let's go to the left first. Got another cask filled with a little bit of money. Another cask. This one's hard locked. Filled with money and a ring. Okay. Down and around here. Guess we're going this route. Using push block. What have I opened? Ah, down here. Oh my god. Phew! What the fuck? Anything good on him? Dwarven bow, glass claymore. Nah. Whoa. They got a whole lab set up here. Okay. I'm assuming they were using this before they became skeletons. I don't think I've ever seen skeletons do anything at all other than attack. You know, technically skeletons are brainless. Zombies get all the hubbub about being brainless, but so too are skeletons. Skeletons typically got 0 brains up in there. Look at Gordon stomping around. Okay. Well, we got a few routes we can go here. This is where we came in from, huh? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's check through here. Pressure plate. Opens up a fart room. Nothing good. Just farts. An average lock here. I'll pick it. I was wondering if that was like a new type of secret passage they made. Alien cast, 60 gold. Can't even go anywhere else in here. It's a dead end. Okay. Oh, there's a Zombinator. Cool. Okay, let's check down this lower level. This one, yeah, they loop into the same section. A quick save just in case. Several Welkin stones here. Huh, one is missing. This one right here. Okay. Yeah, right? There was one missing, for real. This one. A powerful magic is preventing me from going further. I should tell my findings to Ilav. Is it a powerful magic or is it a key? All signs point to the key. Also, look at this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is it because I got my torch? No, it's just like that. It's also part of the powerful magic, I assume. Okay. Sure. Well. This is gonna be real embarrassing if I go over there and they're like, yeah, here's the key for the to put an end to the powerful magic, as you say. Okay, over here. Let's get some speed going on. Down and around here. Oh, hey, another Welkin stone. Have I already activated that push block? I think I have. I think. Okay. Can I do a little secret shortcut here? Yeah, perfect. Okay. Well, I guess we're headed back for the Kavach, like, refugee camp or whatever? I assume. Let's see here. Yeah, looks like it. Kavach. I am surprised that, well, maybe this will do it. It would be cool if they added in a quest to actually deal with the people who are, like, camped out front of Kavach, who just had their entire town get obliterated. I'd be down for something like that.
Don't forget,
I know there's certainly no shortage of fan-made mods that do similar things. Erlav Dralgoner.
Why have our gods forsaken us?
I don't know, but I found powerful magic. Can I persuade you?
Go on.
Oh, I can't. I found powerful magic in the ruin you told me about. Did you tell me about it?
By Akatosh's grace, what you describe is a time wound. A few years ago, an Elder Scroll was stolen from my order. Only this relic would be powerful enough to pervert the laws of Mundus to this extent. You must retrieve it at all costs, hero. The time wound has not fully opened yet.
It's a time wound preventing me from...
blessing. This should allow you to breach the barrier, but the rest is up to you.
Wait, what order are you in?
Be wary, hero. Whoever is behind this will be a force to be reckoned with.
Okay. Tell me about the Covenant?
The Imperial line is dead, and the gods have forsaken us. Where is our blessing? Where is our protection? Where are our gods? The enemy triumphs, and we die alone.
Tell me about the enemy.
Lord Dagon is the enemy. He is the prince of destruction, and the Daedra are his servants. The chapel is cast down, and the faithful, my friends, all dead. The enemy has won, and we are destroyed.
You know, with his whole, like, speaking cadence here, am I tripping? Or is this dude, like, channeling big-time Martin Septim? Olav Draugr thinks he's Martin Septim.
Good day.
Okay. Let's see. Saving time itself is now the quest. Yeah, I completed it. Olav mentioned a time wound. I do not know much about it, but it is apparently being opened by an Elder Scroll. I must retrieve it at all costs. Okay. Well, let's head on back. Simple enough. So thanks to their boon, I can now proceed through here, then. Do you think we're gonna see something from, like, Skyrim or Morrowind or whatever? Maybe. Okay. Do I actually have the buff? I don't think so. Not showing up here, at least. Yeah, I don't think so at all. Alright, well, what can you do? Let's head on back in. Good, good, good. I almost feel like doing something with an Elder Scroll is a little damn wild for them to include as a remastered quest, you know? Involving an Elder Scrolls may be a little too much. Let me bring up the map. Oh dear. Okay. So we need to go to the right. Over this way. And down here. Oh shit, wow, look at it. It's really sucking up. Okay. Beldeburo Anga. Maybe we're gonna go back to times when aliens were roaming around more freely. Iliv's blessing allowed me to go past the magic that blocked me. Time to face whoever is messing with time itself. Capital T time. Okay. You know, tea time. Oh my god, it was skeletons all along who were doing it. Great. Over here, anything of interest? Got some more stones. Nothing in that little cubby hole. Okay. Oh, that's a big old Super Smasher 500. Okay. Is there anything else hidden around in here? I don't think so. Oop. Okay. Up and over. Whoa. People be roasting up in here. Oh, and there's a butt. Okay. Oh yeah, look. They're playing with time itself. Hey, someone opened a door. It's a Zombinator. Okay, what else have we got? Another alien chest, potion of sorcery. I'll take the Welkin stone. None up here. Yeah, a lot of these have been taken. And there as well. Got a whole bunch of alchemical apparatus. Okay. Still just mostly undead, like garden variety. Oh shit, okay. We got something new going on here. Alright, there's a... Oh wait, this lich has a name. I think it's a nether lich? Corellian? Or Corlean? Greater Staff of Ruin. Corlean's Diary. Huh, an Elder Scroll. Okay. Sure. I took the Elder Scroll from the Lich. I must keep it with me at all times and bring it back to Ilav as soon as possible. That's so wild. That's so wild. Okay. Sure. Corlean's Diary. Oh my god, it's quite a bit. Entry 650. And the next entry is 900? We're skipping over quite a few here. Entry 650. That was excruciating with a capital E. Passing one's soul through a phylactery is definitely unpleasant, but the pain is now a distant memory, as were most of the other basic mortal needs and senses. I'm so much more now, so powerful. The fools that believe themselves powerful have no idea the magnitude of the spells I can now use. Destruction being as natural for me as breathing was back then, I will focus on unraveling the mysteries of illusion and alteration. An eternity of power awaits me. Mundus will be mine for the taking. Entry 900. I've never felt better. Felt? Maybe the term is wrong for a being such as myself. Maybe I should find new words to better describe my state of existence. I wonder how the divines think about themselves. They are the closest thing to me, after all. I'm having trouble finding enough test subjects for my different spells, and apparently the authorities have been warned something is going on. Time for me to move on to another place. Entry 1200. This is absurd. Are there even that many pages in this? Beldaburo is our new base of operation. Our genius shone again while traveling there. Why bother ourselves with kidnapping people? On the road, I found several apprentices that dabble in the necromancy, and that dream to reach the state I am. One day. On the road, I found several apprentices that dabble in the necromancy, and that dream to reach the same state I am. One day. No, we won't allow it, of course not. But they are so useful and eager. I sometimes wonder if I was naive when I can't remember what I was. How weird. But then again, we know so many things now. It is expected to forget minor things. Come on, you have a whole book here to remind you. Okay. I'm assuming all of the typos are translation error, right? Or chalk it up to English as a second language, like we talked about before. Virtuos is, or the studio specifically under Virtuos, because they have multiple studios, but the one specifically that predominantly worked on Oblivion Remastered is Francophone. They're French. I'm assuming that this is like translation or English as a second language issues. Entry 1300. Something is wrong. I feel my mind drifting. One of my dear minions dared question me today after we spent a few hours looking toward the phylactery. Their skeleton isn't so talkative anymore, are they? Though, I do wonder. I have been losing track of my thoughts lately. Then again, we have the mind of a divine. Is it not normal for mere mortals to wonder at our concentration? Entry 1500. This is bad. I must focus to remind myself of my name, of what I am. I left Beldaburo to look for another lich. The one I found was raving mad. Is it inevitable? I disposed of the poor thing, granting them a swift rest. I must find something. eternity being crazy wasn't my plan, and we will find a way to restore my sanity. Entry 1550. There is no cure. There is no cure. There is no cure. Think. I must think. Magic is now my friendly pet. My friendly pet. There must be something that can be done. I will research other forms of lichdom, other ways to stay myself. Entry 1650. I found a solution. Lichdom isn't the answer. Parting from one's soul has definitive side effects, so we found it. An idea. The small minds of the Order of the Hour will probably know how to break the rules of their patron. Oh, that's probably right, the Order of Akatosh or whatever that Ilav was a member of. I will raid their precious enclave they think is hidden and find how to open a portal to the past. Entry 1700. I found something. They kept an Elder Scrolls. They kept an Elder Scrolls in their basement. Reading it was difficult, even for someone such as us. We will go back through time and prevent myself from becoming mad. Other forms of ascension are possible, I'm certain of it. We will be eternal. Okay. Sure. Can I can't read the actual Elder Scroll, can I? I mean, can you blame a guy for trying? Oh, hey! Okay. I'm assuming it's identical to the one in the core game. Can I drop it and take a look at the cool item? Yeah, it's a quest item. Show me the deets. Looks very familiar. Okay. Strong potion of the sea, a little bit of money, Welkin stone. So this person wasn't even really an alien. They were just a lich who maybe was an alien. Okay. The hourglasses being present, I have to say, it's really funny. It's so on the nose, it's absurd. Right? Could you imagine anytime there's something involving an Elder Scroll, they just have like hourglasses and various other timekeeping devices and pieces? Right? Just like, quick, look through the game files for anything that is remotely related to time. We need them to know. The players need to know. Okay. A Grand Soul Gem. Summon Wraith Gloom. No thanks. Okay. Another alcove. Doesn't really go anywhere. Fair enough. Got a push block. Oh, it opened up this. There's a pressure plate inside. Hang on, let's check over here real quick. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Another incredible chamber. Oh, did I loop around? Yeah, look. A skeleton probably slain by me. Yeah, I think so. Okay. So let's not go through there. Let's go through this. Beldeburo key. Pop it open. Stone door to Beldeburo. We'll go up this way. Got some reading material here. More alchemy stuff. All novice grade. For being such a incredibly old lich, they never really got much in the way of their alchemy gear. It's just like a gazillion roaches climbing all over the town here, too. Alien stuff. Alien coffer. Gold, voice of rapture, no thank you. An iron dagger, some bread, Cyrodiil Brothers wine, crate, another fucking hourglass. Okay. Fundaments of alchemy, beer, cheap wine, ale, Drawers filled with trash clothes. Okay. Sure. Well, let's head on out. I'm surprised that there's no fast access loop around. I feel like in the core game, Alien Ruins tend to be the types of dungeons that more often than not do have quick, easy access loops that take you back to the dungeon entrance. I mean, true enough, this one does have a bit of it, but nothing compared to, like I said, what exists in the original game, as we've seen. Okay, through here. All right. And then we're to take this scroll back to that guy. I kind of hope we get to see their little hideout or whatever. There we go. It is promising that already in this side quest, we're on a second part. You know, this is a different title. Okay, over here. Hello?
I felt it. The flow of time is now once more in accordance with Akatosh's rules.
You felt that?
This is truly a heroic feat, and I feel that, with your help, we might prevail against the enemy. You are a true champion to the Nines, and you shall be rewarded. You are hereby made a Paladin of the Hour, and shall receive weapons and gear befitting the hero of Akatosh.
Okay. What did I get? Did you give me something just then? No, okay, you're going to give it to me. Okay, tell me about the equipment.
What do you want?
What do you want? Oh, okay, they've, hang on, never mind. Naturally, never mind. Okay.
You too.
Let's see, what...
Do you want another treasure blessed by Akatosh?
Of course!
What do you want?
Can I have a weapon?
Very well. Which category?
Which category? May I have a bladed weapon?
Which type of blade weapon would you like?
All of them. Yeah, all of them.
Sure thing. Anything else?
Can I get another one? Can I just get more of these?
Very well. Which category?
Blade?
Which type of blade?
All of them?
Sure thing.
Oh shit, now I've got two? Okay, can I have some armor?
Very well. Which category?
I prefer light.
Which light armor piece would you like?
Can I get all of them? He doesn't say so. Oh yeah, all of them. Will he say something unique if I say, like, each specific one? All of them.
Sure thing.
Probably not.
Anything else?
They'll probably just say sure thing, anything else.
Very well. Which category?
Okay, heavy armor, please?
Which heavy armor piece would you like?
All of them.
Sure thing.
Okay. How about a weapon?
Very well.
Which category? Blunt,
Which type
please. I would like all of your finest blunt.
Sure thing.
Blunts.
Anything else?
Thank you. And
very well.
Your bows as well.
Here's your item, Paladin. Anything else?
No. How do you have all this?
Naturally.
Okay. Goodbye.
Farewell.
Oh yeah, I'm encumbered like nobody's business. Whoa, Mace of Order. Hold up. Hold up. That you can't just call something of order in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Right? You cannot just have that. You can't call it of order. That carries a very specific meaning in this game. You can't just do that. Okay, so these are the two different types. Oh, do they look identical? Oh, no, they don't. Okay. So let's go with the heavy ones first. Which I presume will physically be heavier. Oh, were there no gloves? I suppose not. Oh yeah, gauntlets of order. Okay. So how's the shield look? Okay. Let me go stand by this. How are we feeling about this armor? It looks really nice, but it doesn't look like it's from Oblivion. That said, it looks like it could be from the Shivering Isles.
I'm just lucky.
The Shivering Isles has designs and armor like this.
I want to stay angry.
And frankly, that's one of my critiques of the Shivering Isles, is that the equipment looks very out of place for the rest of the game. Which, maybe you want that, you know? Like the higher end armor and all that. It looks like it's from a far more high fantasy type of game. Okay, well. Sure. Oh, you know what it's reminiscent of? The Daedric armor, right? With the little like kilt situation. I don't know armor. Right, this part is very reminiscent of the Daedric armor. Okay, so let's try the light versions. Ah, yeah, just taking off some more pieces. Okay. Does the light shield look any different? Oh man, the light armor looks real bad. This is the problem with the way in which they designed it. Because they decided like, okay, for the light one, light versus heavy, we'll just either take or add more shit to it. So the light armor thus feels kind of incomplete. You know? Unlike light armor that is from the core game. You know? There's actually like pauldrons. Shoulders, if you will. Whereas this, it feels like we don't have the full fucking set. You know? It feels, wrong. What is nice, though, is that none of these are enchanted. None of them are. Okay. Could I just sell them here? Are you the vendor?
Thanks. Kavachi.
Let's see. Yeah, you are.
I have potions and everything you need to make your own. What will it be?
Okay, hang on. How about 500
I
gold?
would gladly let you invest in my shop.
Okay, and then let's trade.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Ah, it's worth nothing. Of course. Okay. What's it equivalent to? Oh, it's quite bad, actually. Oh my gosh, it's actually remarkably bad. Yeah, look at that. Here's our Birthright of Astalon, which, as far as I know, barring the unique enchant that comes on it, it is a carbon copy of... Well, that may also be because of my repair.
You too.
Hang on. Let me try and repair it all up. And we'll see what it looks like there. That said, you know what? This is a good way to level up your repair, huh? Well, no, because you don't get the over-repair ability until you're like rank 100 or 75. So it's not that great. Okay, so let's compare it. So Birthright of Astalon, as far as we know, is a carbon copy of Elven. So when we take the Cuirass of Order to 125, it's only 1 extra point of armor. Huh. Okay. How about our glass? Let's compare the glass. Is it equivalent? Yeah, it may be equivalent to glass. Right? So let's see. Glass greaves are 8 and 9. Yeah, it's equal to glass, which actually is the highest grade. Okay, so it's actually not bad. I wonder if when you loot it, if it scales to your level. I would have to imagine, right? Could you imagine getting this stuff at low level? I don't know, it wouldn't be the first time something like this was entirely imbalanced. I don't know, is there much of a difference between the weapons?
Perhaps she's still
I
in
just
Kvass,
can't sleep.
in
I
a
lie
basement
down.
Okay, let's look at the weapons real quick.
hiding.
Close
It's
my
possible.
eyes.
I'm actually seeing it here in my preview. Oh my god, it looks ridiculous. What the hell? It's too
I can't
Maybe she
stop
fancy.
got
thinking
out
about
and
it.
she's...
It looks way too fancy. This is like from a different fucking game. This is like a weapon from Kingdoms of Amalur. Okay.
I know what you're talking about.
Look
just
at
lucky to
that.
be alive.
That's too much. Look, it's got the red diamond there. I guess that it makes some measure of sense. Right? Does this also have the red diamond? Yeah, but it's not like the Amulet of Kings, which is a very specific shape for a very specific reason. Okay. As we have read about. Longsword of Order. Okay. Is it just a scaled down version of the Claymore? It might actually be, I'm not sure. Dagger of Order. Okay. Same. War Axe. Cool. The Warhammer. Oh man, the Warhammer of Order looks dope as hell. Like I said, it looks like it's from a different fucking game though. Which also, like I had said, maybe it doesn't. Because the Shivering Isles stuff looks very out of place as well. How about the short sword? Oh, I see. It's the blade that changes, but the like grip, the hilt, the handle remains the same.
I'm angry. I want to
I've looked
I'm just
everywhere.
lucky to
Perhaps
be
she's still
alive.
trapped in a basement
Keeps
hiding.
me going.
Yeah, it's way too fancy.
Or maybe she got out and she's looking.
I don't like it. I'm ditching it. I'm just gonna throw it all straight up on the ground here. Okay. Good. And then get rid of these weapons. Oh, how's the bow look? Yeah, or you know what else I'm reminded of? Like the endgame Grandmaster tier equipment from like Fable 1. You know, it had a sort of similar like gilded look to it. Oh, the mace. I didn't get to check that out. Yeah. Meh. I do appreciate the Warhammer of Order, though. I do like that. But I've always had, like, a soft spot for big, like, comically oversized hammers in such a way. Okay. Am I fully equipped here? I think.
For you.
There you go. You want some of that?
Is finished. There's nothing left.
Yeah, but check it out. This guy over here is given full sets of equipment. That's something, huh? Okay. So now I've got the quest complete, yeah? Yeah, I do. Well, that was pretty straightforward. Okay, let's do the other one. Burning Trail. A guard told me about strange notes in the Imperial City's Talos Plaza. It seems to be related to the Mythic Dawn. I should go there and try to find one. Which, to be clear, I'm pretty sure these extra new quests are only available in the digital deluxe version. Right. So maybe they didn't want to go too hard on it, because it would be a little screwed up if you had something with too much bearing on anything. That said, it is wild that they one of the quests that they were in were like, oh yeah, have them go get an Elder Scroll, right? Why not? have them go, just have them go get that. We should be able to bring it to the Gray Fox or whatever. You know, that should be an option as well. Okay, what am I doing here? Oh, strange notes. Okay. Oh, Mythic Dawn Pamphlet 1 on a barrel. You walk the path of the new dawn. You would destroy the Septum spawns. Liberated from your chains, follow us to herald his reign. The first you hold within your hands. On to the next one we command. Wolf's father, lord of the hunt. Our lord's dominion he'd confront. His wolf's gaze you will follow. Behind a tree the next will be. Okay. Fun. Sure, his wolf's gaze behind a tree. Wolf's father, lord of the hunt. Our lord's dominion he'd confront. Okay, so we have to look for a wolf. I found a strange note in the Imperial City's Talos district. It mentions another note and speaks about the Lord of the Hunt. I should head towards Hircine's shrine and investigate. Oh god. Okay. Haven't even been out there yet. Well, maybe we won't do Hircine's quest just yet. Okay, have I been inside of Charcoal Cave and Horn Cave? I don't think I have. Might be worth it to go check it out. Okay. Why Hircine, though, if it's the Mythic Dawn? Oh, shit. Hello? What the fuck? Okay. Let me get my weapon re-equipped here. And let's get Gordon out. I've got Green Soul. Gotta wait to expend that. Okay. There is a woot root here. Lovely. What is this? Oh, that is Charcoal Cave. Okay. Okay, over here. Okay, Hircine's Shrine. I've arrived at Hircine's Shrine. The note should be behind a tree, found by following the wolf's gaze. Okay, well we can pick up the Hircine quest here, I suppose. Hello?
You approach the shrine of Hircine. Are you hunter or are you prey?
I'm prey.
Then leave here. Run away. Run away quickly. Come back when you are worthy.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm back.
You approach the shrine of Hircine.
I'm a hunter.
Do you think yourself a hunter?
I do.
Then approach the shrine of Hircine. Leave our lord an offering. Leave an offering of the pelt of a bear or the pelt of a wolf at the shrine. And Hircine may find you worthy. Or perhaps you will learn what it is to be the hunted.
Oh, God. I hope not. Tell me a rumor.
We threaten no one. Why can't they just leave us alone?
Okay.
Good day.
How about you, Hunting Tail?
You have been told what you need to know. Your path is now your own.
All right, tell me a rumor.
Daedra lords demand offerings and services. If you won't do as you're told, just forget about it.
Just forget about it.
We watch and wait.
Oh, can I persuade you all?
All right.
Oh, I can.
Don't try to manipulate me. Well done. Oh, please.
Oh, that's great.
That's real remarkable. Oh, don't talk such rot. Don't try to Well, oh.
That's great.
How's it? Oh, what nonsense. You can't scare me. I wish I could say, you can't.
I like that a lot.
Don't talk. Well, is that so?
Okay.
All right. Go then.
Let me try to persuade
You
you.
have been told what you need to know.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Such adventure. What? You think that's funny? Sorry, I don't. My life. You don't try to manipulate. What a dumb joke. I can't. Not my life is drab and wretched. Like you've got a point. Don't. My life is. What a dumb joke. You're
Okay.
Good. Good day.
And then you. Boroness.
You have been told what you need to know. Your
Okay.
path.
All right, tell me another rumor.
Better have the right offering.
Okay, okay. I'll be back with it. Can I persuade you real quick, though?
listening.
Let's see.
Don't make me laugh. Oh, please. Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. Goodness. You're good one. You're pathetic. What a not bad. You're a big fat liar. Oh, please. Yeah, I get it.
There we
I
go.
see. Remember, this place is sacred.
And then let me make sure I'm tracking my other one. Okay, follow the wolf's gaze. And it is behind a tree. This one? Oh yeah. Mythic Dawn Pamphlet 2. You walk the path of the new dawn, the gods you would have bygone. A new step toward salvation. Let you fall toward temptation. From here the third you will seek. The fool, the vain, he who is weak. Wishing to slave the weak souls. The horned fiend shrine is thy goal. Contemplate the fake prince. March then toward the light of dawn. The horned fiend. Clavicus? Is it Clavicus? Oh, okay. Molag Bal. Molag Bal is a fake? I found a second note. It mentions a third note near the Horned Fiend Shrine. I should head towards Molag Bal Shrine. I guess slave was a big hint. Molag Bal kind of down for that. Well, we've been out to Molag Bal's before, so we can immediately travel out there. Watch what you pick up. Your bounty goes up if someone catches you stealing. Sometimes it just goes up if people look at you weird. As we have learned. I've arrived at Molag Bal Shrine. I should be able to find the third note by following the light of the dawn. Okay. So east. I do like that for this part there is no... Right, once you get there, there's no marker. Light of the dawn. Would it be on a tree again? Not necessarily. Okay. The light of the dawn? Do I see it out here? Am I thinking it would be on a tree again? No way, right? Would they put it on a tree again? Light of the dawn. Now, the last one wasn't that far off and far out. So I wonder if this is even correct. Is there a light I can see out here? I mean, there is. I think that's an old, Oblivion gate over there. Is there something on Molag Bal's bod? Light of the Dawn? I don't think so. It did say dawn, right? Not dusk? Yeah, why wouldn't it be? Okay. Third note, by following the light of the dawn. Maybe it literally needs to be dawn? I mean, we could try that. Oh wait, I see it. I actually see it physically in the world, right there. Oh my god. I physically saw it as I was bringing this up. Right? It popped a little bit with the shader, with the environment shaded up. Oh my god, that's incredible. I actually saw it as I was, like, bringing that up. That's amazing. You walk the path of the new dawn. On the world's truth the light shine on. His might forever unrivaled. His enemies to dust crumbled. So close to greatness you are, the end of the path is not far. Where the Larceus meets the bay, in a city full of decay. Praying for luck to a statue, the old lady holds the last clue. Okay. I found the third note. It mentions the last note's location, in a decayed city where the Larceus River touches the bay. It speaks of some sort of lucky old lady. Well, we are very familiar with that. Fucking Breville catching strays as well. Okay. Can you accidentally find the pamphlet in Breville? Yeah, I'm gonna quick save before we fast travel to Breville. Just in case, you know. Sometimes things just happen when we go to Breville. Okay. Good. I'll head out over here. I've arrived at Breville's lucky old lady statue. The fourth note should be nearby. Did it give me any specific direction? Maybe it's posted on a nearby wall. Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, I see it right there. Man, that was lucky. Okay. You walk the path of the new dawn. Lord Dagon welcomes you. A scheme within a scheme. Another way to reach the dream. Your sister in faith thou shalt find. The shy Dunmer we now design. Familiar with the burning fire, she will guide you to the pyre. Bring us to her to be blessed. Rejoice in succeeding our test. What? A shy Dunmer. I found the fourth note. It mentions a shy Dunmer, familiar with fire, who can guide me to the pyre. I should head towards the nearest inn and try to find her. Oh god. What do you think of that, Creamy Man? Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the shy Dunmer. Ooh, maybe I'm shy. Okay, well the inn is right over here. Is there a shy Dunmer in here? Hey, what's up everyone? I'm looking for a shy Dunmer?
Gilgondrin. Silver home on the water.
There's no way he'll say anything, right?
What's your pleasure?
Because this is, especially, yeah, this is original VO. The only chance of someone actually saying something is if it were a new voice actor. Okay, Forlorn Watchman.
The shores near Breville are no longer haunted. Seems the ghost hasn't been sighted there any longer.
That ghost wasn't even doing anything to anybody.
You too.
May your kills be quick and many.
What's going on with you?
I hear that the Nords of Skyrim have been warring with the veteran of Morrowind.
More fighting for the Nords? This is sad news.
So long.
Probably not for them. They fucking love fighting. Okay. Over here. Beggar Prince. Are there any shy Dunmer around? don't think so. Everybody's reading about the the bragger. The Prager prince. The pregnant prince. Okay. Prince.mpreg. Let's go. Sorry. Let's go on in here. Is there a Shy Dunmer in here? No. Third floor, maybe? Might be a different inn. There are two. Any Shy Dunmer? Shy Dunmer in here? Nope. Yeah, must be a different one. Look at that. More Beggar Prince readers. Is there a fucking book club in here? Everybody's reading the same damn thing. Okay, hear like a screaming rat on this floor as well. Love that. Let's go this way. What's the name of the other inn? Lonely Suitor, or is that a different place? They don't have a basement with a Shy Dunmer.
Good morning.
I'm glad Mars lives here in Burville. She's an excellent healer.
Were I injured, I'd seek out Mars.
Good day.
Take care.
Okay. Illusion magic has a charm spell. You know all about that. If anything, we should probably be casting it some while we're running around here. Okay. What is it? Yeah, the Lonely Suitor Lodge. Shit. Absolutely nailed it. Is there a Shy Dunmer in here, though? Maybe they spawned them in just for this quest?
Looks like a bright one.
I understand
Was it
Daedra
you?
worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset
Look,
Isle.
she's
It seems
making
Somerset Isle has become
small
a much
talk,
more dangerous
a conversation with this,
See you.
this
Be seeing
dude,
you.
but
Good morning.
who knows? Maybe she's very
What is
shocked.
it?
Pleasure to speak with you.
Hello. I'm collecting Mythic Dawn notes. Do you know anything about that? Can I get a rumor first?
She doesn't leave home much, but apparently Luciana Galena has a lot of experience fighting in light armor.
Okay. Can I persuade you?
more.
No. All right. Are you you know, are you with the Dawn? Dawn is breaking. Does that mean anything to you for Lord Dagon?
You found the notes. You follow the will of the Lord of Change. You are the last that was needed. Go to Mingo Cave, dressed as one of us, and revel in the fire.
Thank goodness he gave me some clothes. Okay. Revel in the
Take it.
fire. The Crimson Cave.
Morning.
Go
Jean-Pierre
ahead,
Lemon.
please.
Can I persuade you?
Certainly.
I can. Okay.
I doubt you. You win this one. You're a... Oh, that's great. That's a bit excessive, don't you think? That's enough.
Oh, whoops.
You're full of it. That's... Blah. I'm not buying that. I won't fight you.
Okay.
Farewell.
Apparently, some fool tried to resurrect the Crimson Scars in Deepscorn Hollow. The Dark Brotherhood will not like that.
Interesting.
What's the news from the other parts of town?
Whoa, that was the
Many
orc
are
talking
going to
about
say
that.
They've been called back to Blackmarsh. They
Was that even the
disappear into
same voice
swamps,
actor or just a
and are
really
never
different
seen again.
delivery?
I've heard many tales of Blackmarsh. It sounds like a truly mysterious place.
Take care.
Good day. Well met.
Okay. Well, let's change into these robes and be on our way to Mingo Cave. How far off is that? It's a little far off. Okay. We can fast travel out to the Inn of Ill Omen. There we go. Great. I feel like this quest makes more sense toward the beginning of the game, right? The deeper you get into this game, the less sense it makes to do this quest. I wonder if they have like an epilogue one, you know, one that only makes sense after the fact. Okay, let me equip this clothing. I wonder if anything interesting would happen if we showed up without it. You know what? In fact, let's quick save. Well, let's find out. Getting shot at. By who?
Show me what
What? Oh god, it sounded like the arrows were like whizzing right by my head. Okay. I've arrived near Mingo Cave. Perhaps I can infiltrate their ranks if I don the robes before entering. Okay. Let's deal with this. Lovely. Okay, let's try it without the robes on, like I mentioned. Just to see if anything does happen. Okay, gauntlets as well. Oh, and the boots and greaves. Jeez, forgot that the Mythic Dawn robe takes up so many slots. Holy cow. Okay. Good, good, good. Oh, there's a skeleton. My cover is blown. I have no option other than fighting back. For Lord Dagon! Alright, let's quick load. Let's try and go undercover, see if they do actually talk to us. Okay. Right, like imagine doing this quest after you've already resolved the main quest. That's kind of wild, huh? Okay. Is the Creamy Man going to be a problem? Hopefully not. Hello, fellow Mythic Dawn lovers. Oh yeah, there's some sort of intruder over there.
Hey,
yeah,
what did you do
yeah,
that for? You some kind of maniac?
Yeah, die, unbeliever, for Lord Dagon! For Lord Dagon! I do not fear death! Yeah, they won't survive the cleansing. Fuck them up, fuck them up, fuck them up!
Hey, what did you do that for?
This Creamy Man is surprisingly durable. Hey! Hey! Oh shit, they've all left. Okay, well, maybe we should have helped. Alright, well, can I just look around in here? They won't mind, will they? Anything good? Pants. Mythic Dawn Commentaries, Volume 1. Cheese. Are they ever gonna come back? They might not come back. I'm gonna pick into their stuff here. Got a little bit of money. Barrel filled with 3 pairs. Foul. Hello, Mythic Dawn Guard.
May the Sovereign of Destruction be with you.
And with you, for Lord Dagon, brother.
Hey, back off.
Hey, this unbeliever is back here! Look, there's an unbeliever! For Lord Dagon! Destroy him! Destroy him!
I'm warning. Hey! What I pay?
Do they not do any damage?
Hey!
They can't even kill the fucking Creamy Man.
Me?
Get him, brothers and sisters. Or I think it's his brothers right here. Get him! Destroy that Creamy Man! For Lord Dagon! What do you think of that? Look, his little mustache and beard is coming through his hat. Cool. Okay, okay. This might be a problem having the Creamy Man here. Okay. Got some clothing, paintbrush. What's this? That's old burnt up logs. You can really hear the rain inside of this cave. Hello.
May the Sovereign of Destruction be with you.
And with you. Oh yeah, look at this. Yeah, we're torturing people up. Yeah, we got these cages just imported straight up from the Deadlands, huh? Hey, what's going on?
Our prince's power is close. Bow to the will of Mehrunes Dagon, and take this puny imperial life to assert your hatred of the Septons.
Okay.
Burn him! Light the pyre!
What
May
else?
the Sovereign of Destruction be with you.
And with you.
May the Sovereign of Destruction be with you.
Okay, they are all
May
done
the
merry.
Sovereign of Destruction be with you.
Are they all done merry with gray eyes too?
Don't kill me, please!
Okay, I'm gonna fucking kill him. Yeah, let's fucking do it, man. For Lord Dagon! For Lord Dagon! I have obeyed Mehrunes Dagon's will and reduced the guard to ashes. I shall request my reward now. Ah, yes. I do not fear death. For Lord Dagon, take his clothes. Take his clothes. All right, hello.
May the Sovereign of Destruction.
Okay. Do I talk with you, the leader? No, okay. I talk with you, the Harbinger.
You are greatly pleased, my lord. You will act as a herald of his coming and wear his attire. The Sovereign of Destruction offers you equipment befitting someone as bloodthirsty as yourself. Crafting it is beyond mortal abilities, hence you'll need to summon me whenever you need a new one.
Okay. Oh! She vanished right before our very eyes. Okay.
May the Sovereign of Destruction be with you.
And with you. I guess it makes sense they needed the new voice actors here for this. But they had other people they could have picked too. It didn't just all have to be Dunmerry men. There could have been like a Dunmerry woman, you know? There could have been all manner of folks that got new VO. I'm pretty sure now Imperials might have too. Mithril helmet. I don't get mad when I take this stuff, do that? Yeah. Okay. Hey!
We are blessed by an envoy of Lord Dagon.
Wait, now I'm an envoy of Lord Dagon? Okay. What else did I get? What's my quest say? I've spoken with the Harbinger. She taught me how to conjure her at any time, if I wish. I should try it and see what she can do.
We are blessed by an envoy of Lord Dagon.
Yes, for Lord Dagon indeed. Okay. A ring of fortitude. I'll leave it. Okay. How much is there in this place? Is there a lot? Oh no! No! My God! I do not fear death, brother, and neither should you! Oh my God! What happened to him? No! for Lord Dagon. Oh, this is like what was going down with, what's his name? Cydneus. Was that the name of that poor dude? The Argonian sacrifice? Mythic Dawn Guard. A base ring of shock shield. What was he guarding back here? Man. What a disaster. Okay. Are there other folks in here? I don't think so. Oh. Dude, they cannot kill the creamy man.
Hey! What did I ever do to you?
I love that whenever he gets smacked around, he wiggles a bit too because of the new hit reactions. Oh, they finally killed the creamy man. He's creamed his last for now. Goes back out to the Great Forest. So where'd the other one go? Did they get lost out there? Hello.
May the Sovereign of Destruction be with you.
And with you too, brother, for Lord Dagon. Anything over here? Oh, this is the burning room. Okay. So is this a room I haven't been in?
May the sovereign...
Okay, okay. No, I think we've been inside of all of them. Okay, yeah. Yep, for Lord Dagon. Love that Dagon. Okay. Well, let's try and summon. Let's see, what would it even be called? Maybe it's got a new icon? Or maybe it shares an icon with the Dremora. Oh no. It has this icon. Huh. Summon Mehrunes Harbinger. Or Mehrunes'. Okay. I can now summon Mehrunes' Harbinger at any time to obtain items imbued with Mehrunes Dagon's power. I should speak to Snakrabura at the Chestnut Handy Stables about crafting a matching set of horse armor? What? I can get Prior Mabel set up in some of Lord Dagon's special shit?
About it, mortal.
What's up with her delivery? Okay. Equipment.
Which of my lord's boons do you require this time?
She lingers on her words. All right. I'd like a weapon.
A meaningless choice. Be more specific.
Okay. I want all the blades.
What do you want to cut down your foes?
Okay, all of them.
Enjoy the might of Mehrunes. What else do you want?
Okay, I'd like more weapons. Blunt.
With what do you...
Okay. All of them.
Enjoy the might...
Okay.
The
And
meaningless choice.
I want bows.
Take it, mortal. You dare ask for more?
You know what? I think I remember people posting about this character. Right? And frankly, saying that she's kind of hot. You know, I think I remember a lot of people like saying, like, thirsting over her, saying like, damn, she's just hot as hell. And you know what? They ain't wrong. They ain't wrong. She's as hot as the Deadlands themselves. All right, I'd like an armor piece.
A meaningless choice.
That said, her cadence of speech is really bizarre. I don't think regular Dremora talk that way, where they like hang on to certain syllables for a bit longer than you would expect.
Which heavy armor piece do you want to soften your enemy's blows?
Okay. I want all of them.
Enjoy the might of Mehrunes. What else do you want?
More armor, please.
Meaningless chores.
More light armor,
Which
or I want that.
armor piece do you want to sneak and murder?
I do like that they put on the voice modulation, though.
Enjoy
All of them.
the might of Mehrunes. What else do you want?
That's it, thanks.
I will allow you to ask for more items later.
Okay, thank you for allowing me. How long do you stay with me here? Not very long. What if I hit her? Will she get mad?
About it, mortal.
Okay. Oh, she's invincible. Or not even invincible, she's like untouchable. She's ethereal in nature. Okay, so maybe I should get out of here. I might blow my cover real quick. How far away is the door? That's not too far. We'll just step right out. Okay. Actually, we better not. Now that I think of it better. Because then I'll be all wet. Okay, let's see. I'm assuming this is going to be same as before. With how it looks. And like what it's roughly equivalent to. Let me try a repair hammer. I can find it. There we go. It's gotta be said once again, really nice that these are all unenchanted. That is exceptionally nice. Okay. And then let's try the heavy armor versions first. Yeah, I'm so curious how it... Yeah, look at how it looks. Huh. Because already, you know, you've got Daedric armor in the game. And it's a new version that they've made for the remaster. Okay. Oh, it looks real wild. Huh. Okay. It actually looks like lighter armor than the Daedric armor, despite being heavy. Yeah, it looks almost like medium armor doesn't exist as a concept beyond Morrowind, but if it did, this would be medium armor, right? Huh. The hat is giving, Cenobite. Okay. How's the shield look? Oh, the shield looks pretty cool. I might prefer the shield to the standard fare. That said, the gauntlets completely clip right through it, which is a bit unfortunate. Let's see how the light armor looks. This almost appears as if it was meant to look like light armor. The boots make no difference as far as I can tell. Okay. Did the greaves do anything different when I changed them? I don't think so. Yeah, I think just the chest piece and gloves made a difference. Okay. You know what it almost looks like? With the hat and everything. It's reminiscent of, like, robes. You know? Feels like caster equipment. It's got, like, a mantle or whatever. Okay. How about the weapons? Battle Axe of Cataclysm. Once again, another wild choice because Daedric equipment already exists in the game. What I do appreciate about it, though, both iterations, is that all of this 100% looks like it matches the core game aesthetic. Right? All of this makes so much sense. It looks very fitting. It's not quite high fantasy enough. I mean, it's still, like, really, really intricate and all of that, but it's not too far removed from what you usually get when it comes to Daedric metal. The Bow of Cataclysm is kind of, it kind of reminds me of, like, Daedric bows from Skyrim land. Claymore of Cataclysm. Oh, yeah, look at that. That looks fucking dope. Oh, it looks fantastic. Yeah, I actually really like this. Okay. I've still got these daggers of order, too. I should be unequipping these and throwing them onto the fucking ground. We can always get more, it seems. Okay. Oh, wow, look, the mace is reminiscent of, how Scourge looked in Skyrim. Anniversary Edition. Okay. Sure. Oh, man, yeah, the Warhammer's pretty good, too. That said, I do think I prefer the other Warhammer, because it's even more bulky looking. Because it's like double-sided. I don't know what you call that for a hammer. I know for like an axe or whatever, you say it's double-edged. A double-edged axe. But I don't know for like a hammer where it's like double-weighted, maybe? Is that what you would say? Okay, well, I'm gonna dump all this crap. Good. Okay. I do really appreciate the fact that, like I said, it doesn't have an enchant on it. Very nice, because a lot of people will be using custom enchants. Okay. Is that everything? Oh no, I don't think I have... Do I have my greaves equipped? No, I do. Yeah, okay. Good. There you go. For Lord Dagon. Oh, and we need to go get our horse armor upgrade, don't we? Oh, shit. Where even is Prior Mabel now? Where's she gone? Oh, shit!
The master's vigilant.
Are we cool? Okay, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Okay, well, let me track that down. Oh, it doesn't even say anymore. Okay. Where is Snakrabura? Oh, look, also for this. I didn't even notice, I just thought I should check. Illov made me a paladin of his order and will be willingly giving me any armor or weapon from their chantry at any time. I should speak to Snakrabura at the Chestnut Handy Stables about crafting me a matching set of horse armor. Okay. Now let's go over here. Yeah, it is the one outside of the Imperial City. Will Prior Mabel be here? God, I hope so. I don't know where she went otherwise. Okay. I think it's because I've ridden on so many other weird fucking horses. Is she stationed out here? Maybe if I just talk to Snakrabura or whatever, Prior Mabel will, like, be summoned with fresh armor. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Otherwise, what would we do? I guess we could check every single city.
Such good company. Welcome.
Okay. Hello.
Snakrabura, owner and proprietor. We board horses and, well, we don't actually sell horses. Anymore, that is.
Okay, tell me a rumor.
I understand Mandel has some rather nimble fingers.
Okay,
Tell
can
me
I persuade
more.
you? I can't. All right, will you please armor my horse?
What can I interest you in?
I'd like cataclysm armor for my horse. I'd like order armor for my horse. That's wild. Can we just change him around? I'd like order armor for my horse.
I appreciate your business.
Just like zero lip syncing. Okay. Let's have a look. How does the order armor appear? We did a quick save. Will Prior Mabel just manifest? I can only hope and imagine and dream. No. But it worked. Prior Mabel is somewhere out in the world with some really sick-ass armor. I can only assume. Shit! How does one find Prior Mabel? Do you think she's gone back to the stables? It's possible. I mean, I know what happened. We definitely took like an expendable horse instead of her and left her somewhere.
You look like a bright one.
Thanks.
Snakrabura.
Okay, can I get the
What can
cataclysm armor and maybe I'll be back later? Okay. Am I even spending the money? There's no like sound effect. There's little in the way of audio visual feedback other than me having clicked on the button. Okay. Well, I really want to see it. Should we like do the rounds? Let's go do the rounds. Let's make the fucking rounds here. I want to say maybe Bruma is the ticket. Bruma might be where Prior Mabel is at. Okay. Oh, God. Hello? I don't think she's out here. Nope. Okay. How about Breville? It could be Breville. The Bay Rowan Stables. What if I never find her? Okay. That ain't her. Hey, here she is. Good shit. But not... Oh. Whoa. Huh. Okay. There goes my money. I guess there was my audio-visual feedback. Prior Mabel just fucking, like, dragon broke right there. The Mabel broke. Okay. Ooh, I can feast upon this poor fool out here. There we go. Good. Now, let's see. I'm assuming Prior Mabel is now at the Chestnut Handy Stables on account of all of our doing. Okay. Is this her? Yeah, it sure shit is. Look at the Daedric gear. Oh my god. Okay, Mehrunes Mabel. Mehrunes Mabel. That's too good. Okay, let's have a look at the other one. Of Order. What were we thinking? Calling it Of Order. You just can't do that.
You have the hands of a healer.
Especially when it's meant to be associated with Akatosh.
Snakrabura.
Okay. Tell me a rumor.
I know that Dovin is getting up there in years, but he still knows a bit about alteration.
Okay.
What
Can you armor my horse with Order armor?
I appreciate your business.
Okay. And then I guess I must activate Prior Mabel. There she is. Oh, it didn't work? Or what? This ain't the Order armor, no fucking way. You can't trick me. Oh. There was a delayed reaction. Okay. How's it look? Yeah, just as before, I don't really like it. Yeah. It looks like it's from a different game. That said, as well, in the core game, how many times have we mentioned Shivering Isles? But also now, the mithril armor looks somewhat similar to this, you know? But, you know, now that I've even said Mehrunes Mabel, how could I do anything else? Right? How could I have it any other fucking way?
Well met.
Hello.
What can I...
Yeah, I want more horse armor. Cataclysm armor.
I appreciate your business.
Is it as powerful as the other horse armor, or is it even more powerful? Is this like a new tier of horsepower? Okay. If we just trot around here a bit, I'm gonna get knocked off, and then Prior Mabel's gonna get upgraded back. No? Oh, there we go. Okay. Good. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. Okay. Does it make her go faster? I don't know that it does. I know what will, though. Prime a skooma smack. Hell yes! Woo! Oh, yeah. Look at that shit. Oh my god. Look at me taking the fucking turns, dude. Ooh, I ran into a fence. Oh, I'm threading the needle. Holy shit, look at her go. Whew! Where am I even fucking going? I'm just following the roads wherever they damn well take me. Whoa, who was that? Hold up, who the hell was that I just ran by? They had like a name, Shepherd or something? Who's that? Ho there. Uros the Shepherd?
I can help.
Who are you?
Have you heard? Someone desecrated the tomb of Lathasa.
Mm.
No wonder her ghost haunts that place.
Okay, you train
There's
in
much I can show you.
athletics. Gotcha. Can I
Please,
persuade you any? Nope.
Go on.
He loves me.
Please seeing you.
Okay, cool. Well, I think that might be all of the new quests. Right, I think that's all it. Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? Maybe we should call this one early. That way we can just have all of the new remaster quests just bundled up nicely in one video and make them easy to find for anyone who may be as much of a freak to want to seek them out specifically. I think that could be suitable. Oh shit, there's a pissed off bear here. There we go. But yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think that's a good plan. When next we return, we might go join up with the Fighters Guild. We've got Hircine's quest, but we may hold off on it. I think we'll start up the Fighters Guild arc. And then maybe after the Fighters Guild, we'll do more of the side quests and all that. Because mind you, we also have Dark Brotherhood still to go as well. I think that's a good idea. We got a good chunk of side quests dealt with. All right. Oh, and of course, how could we forget the main story quest as well? Anyway, if you'd like to stick around, we will be doing a little bit of reading. And what are we reading this time but... Well, how about... Well, since we are starting up with the Fighters Guild next time, very likely, no guarantee, but very likely, let's read about them. All right? If you'll excuse me, I am going to take a quick drink here. Apologies. All right. History of the Fighters Guild, 1st edition. In the 283rd year of the Second Era, Potentate Virtuos Shai was faced with a disintegrating empire. The vassal kingdoms throughout Tamriel had reached a new height of rebellion, openly challenging his rule. They refused his taxes and led sorties against the imperial garrisons throughout the land. At the destruction of his fortress in Dawnstar, he gathered the Imperial Council in what would be called the Council of Bardmont, after the town south of Dawnstar where they met. There, the Potentate declared Catholic and universal martial law. The princes of Tamriel would dissolve their armies or face his wrath. The next 37 years were perhaps the bloodiest in the violent history of Tamriel. In order to crush the last of the royal armies, Virtuos... Is it Versadu or Versaday? Oh yeah, they've spelled it two different ways here. I think it's Versadu. Versadu Shai had to sacrifice many of his best legions, as well as spend nearly every last piece of gold in the imperial treasury. But he accomplished the unthinkable. For the first time in history, there was but one army in the land, and it was his own. The problems that immediately surfaced were almost as staggering as the triumph itself. The Potentate had impoverished the land by his war, for the vanquished kingdoms had also spent the last of their gold in defense. Farmers and merchants alike had their livelihood ruined. Before, the princes of Tamriel would not pay his taxes. Now, they could not. The only persons who benefited from the war were criminals, who preyed upon the ruins of the lawless land, without fear of arrest now that the local guards and militia were gone. It was a crisis the Akavir had seen coming long before he destroyed the last of his subjects' armies, but for which he had no solution. He could not allow his vassals their own armies again, but the land was much deeper into the stew of anarchy than it had ever been before. His army sought to fight the rise of crime, but a central authority was no threat against the local underworld. In the dawn of the year 320, a kinsman of Virtuos Shai, Denyrus Vase, the Iron, presented himself as a host with a host of companions before the potentate. Potentate. Is it potentate? Potentate. Potentate. I never know how to say these. It was he who suggested an order of mercantile warriors for hire, who could be hired by nobility in lieu of a standing army. The employment would be temporary, and a percentage of the fee would go to the potentate's government, thus putting salve on two of Virtuos Shai's greatest pains. Is it Versaday or for real? Was Versadu the typo? I always thought it was Virtuos Shai. Though it was then called the Sifim, after the Seishi word for soldiers, the organization was to be known as the Fighters Guild had been born. Denyrus Vase, the Iron, initially believed that the entirety of the order should be composed of Akaviri. This belief of his is not disputed by any historian, though his motivation is often debated. The traditional, simple explanation is that he knew his countrymen well, trusted them, and felt that their tradition of fighting for profit would be of use. Others believe, with reason, that he and the potentate sought to use the order to effectively complete the conquest of Tamriel begun over 500 years earlier. When Akavir attacked Tamriel in the 2703rd year of the First Era, they had been beaten back by the Raymond dynasty. Now, they had a potentate on the throne, and with Denyrus Vase's machinations, the local armies would also be Akaviri. What they had failed to do by combat, they would have successfully accomplished by patience, a traditional stratagem, many scholars suggest, of the immortal snake men, the Seishi of Akavir. Seishi, who always had time on their side. The point, however, is largely academic. Though the Sifim did establish themselves in some kingdoms neighboring Cyrodiil, it became quickly apparent that local warriors were needed. Part of the problem was simply that there were not enough Akaviri for the work that needed to be done. Another part was that the Snake Men did not understand the geography and politics of the regions they were assigned. It was evident that some non-Akaviri were needed in the Sifim, and by the midpoint of the year, 3 Nords, a warrior sorceress, a rogue, and a knight were admitted into the order. The knight, whose name has been lost in the sands of time, was also a great armorer, and probably did more to strengthen the organization than anyone but Denyrus Vase himself. As has often been stated, the Akaviri, particularly the Seishi, understood weaponry better than armor. Even if they could not wear it themselves, the knight was able to explain to the other Sifim what the weaknesses were in their opponent's armor, explaining to them how many joints there were in a pauldron and a greave, and the differences between akatons and armkachins and gorgets and gorgets and glide shrims, pallets and pasguards, tabards and tassets. With this knowledge, they made long strides in defeating the brigands, doing far better than their meager numbers would suggest. It is a joke among historians that if Akavir had a Nord armor in their employ in the First Era, they would have won the invasion. The success of these first 3 outsiders to the Sifim opened the door for more local members. Before the year was through, Denyrus Vase had spread his business throughout the empire. Young men and women, for a variety of reasons, because of desperate poverty, for the love of action and adventure, in order to aid their crime-stricken neighbors, all joined his new order, en masse. They received training and were immediately put to work, helping the aristocracy's problems, assuming the roles of guards and soldiers within their locality. The early success of the Sifim in combating crime and defeating local monsters so inspired potentate Virtuos Shea that he entertained representatives from other organizations interested in imperial sanction. Though formed much earlier, the Mages Guild had always been viewed with suspicion by the government. In the 321st year of the Second Era, the potentate gave his approval to the Guilds Act, officially sanctioning the mages, together with the guilds of tinkers, cobblers, prostitutes, scribes, architects, brewers, vintners, weavers, rat catchers, furriers, cooks, astrologers, healers, tailors, minstrels, barristers, and the Sifim. In the charter, they were no longer called the Sifim. However, bowing to the name it had become known as by the people, they were to be called the Fighters Guild. All the guilds, and those that followed by later sanctions throughout the Second and Third Eras, would be protected and encouraged by the Empire of Cyrodiil, recognizing their value to the people of Tamriel. All would be required to pay to expand their influence throughout the land. The Empire was strengthened by their presence, and the imperial coffers were filled once again. Shortly after Virtuos Shea's death, only 3 years after the Guild Act, his heir, Severian Shovak, allowed the reforming of local armies. The Fighters Guild was no longer the principal arm of the local aristocracy, but their worth had already been established. Though there were certainly strong individuals who sought their own fortunes in the past, many historians have suggested that Daenerys Vase was the ancestor in spirit of the modern phenomenon of the adventurer. Those men and women who dedicate their lives to questing for fame and fortune. Thus, all owe a debt of gratitude to the Fighters Guild, not only to its members and the people who have been helped by its neutral policy of offering strong arms for a fee within the boundaries of the law. Without them, there would be no guilds of any kind, and it may be argued, no model for even the independent adventurer. I do find it interesting that, independent adventurers are in some way perhaps legally acknowledged as such. Here, so, when they first are mentioned, they're definitely described as like a phenomenon. But later, they seem to be, acknowledged on a more formal level. Would be very cool to see more of these guilds around. I know with Morrowind, I think you see a tailor's guild, right? And true enough, in Morrowind Tamriel Rebuilt, the still ongoing, continually added to Tamriel Rebuilt mod for Morrowind, they're putting more and more of these guilds in Morrowind, which, I think it's safe to assume that they would have some degree of presence. Right? I know you definitely see tailors, barristers, I think brewers, prostitutes, I want to say, vintners perhaps, cooks, definitely. Yeah, I'd love to see all of them explored in that. Would be really fun. Would also be fun to see them in the core games as well, right? As a more officious body. Okay. I presume minstrels would cover the Bards Guild of Skyrim, or Bards College. Right, if such an institute even exists still. Their own, local name for it. Alright, well, that ought to do it. Frankly, Fighters Guild History First Edition, a far more fascinating read than you would ever think, right? Far more illuminating on the history of some of the organizations in Tamriel, and those that we rarely see. Alright, when next we return, we probably will be joining up with the Fighters Guild. Until next time, please take care of each other.